guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something really special. Today I wanted to introduce you guys to some candles that I have been thinking of in my head, but I wasn't exactly sure how to pull it off. But now I know. I had the idea a couple weeks ago and now I'm going to make it a reality. I am actually going to make some really special candles that are going to be very natural, all organic, made with completely natural ingredients, though even the wicks are made of hemp, which is all natural organic cacao powder, cacao butter, organic coconut oil, Madagascar Vanilla, and cocoa butter. These are going to smell naturally wonderful, no additives, no chemicals whatsoever. And these candles are going to be so natural and so organic, in fact, that you can eat them. That's right. Every ingredient that goes into these candles for this particular episode is all edible, and not only edible, but very, very good for you. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show, because we are about to do something that maybe has never been done before. Let's eat some candles. Before we begin, let's talk about the ingredients. These are the ingredients that are going to go into the candle. And you need to understand that these ingredients are not only very special, but very, very good for your health. Have you heard of cacao? Kind of sounds a little like cocoa, right? Well, a lot of people aren't familiar with the word cacao, even though it's something they likely eat on a regular basis. Cacao beans are actually the small seeds of the cacao tree, and they are used to make chocolate. That's right, chocolate. And if you think you have to stay away from chocolate, believe me, if you switch to cacao, you will not only be doing your body good, it's health benefits that can improve your life. It's actually been known to fight off cancer cells. And believe me, this is something that you could actually add to your diet that would only be beneficial. Think of it as a substitute to chocolate, healthy chocolate. And let's move on to coconut oil. Do you understand how good coconut oil is for you? You consider it an oil, and it is high in fats, but it's actually very good fats. But the truth is that coconut oil is beneficial to your heart thanks to the level of lauric acid. And that is actually the active substance that prevents heart problems and problems that are associated with high cholesterol and blood pressure. Also, believe it or not, coconut oil can help with weight loss. It's a significant fact. It contains medium-chain fatty acids, and those are important in reducing weight. If you take coconut oil on a daily basis, you can increase your body's metabolism, which helps burn energy. So the process of losing weight is actually accelerated. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. And then we have raw cocoa butter. This is in its purest form, most organic. It smells amazing. And one of the reasons that cocoa butter is so valuable is because of its high concentration of antioxidant compounds, including oleic acid, palmitic acid, and stearic acid. And although these are technically fatty acids, they are beneficial for your body and help neutralize free radicals throughout your system, particularly in your skin, which I have been really leaning towards cocoa butter for my own skin. By reducing the occurrence of oxidative stress, cocoa butter, it helps reduce the signs of aging, including wrinkles and age marks and acne scars. And also another benefit of cocoa butter on your skin is that it removes scars. Research has shown that cocoa butter definitely reduces the appearance of scars on the skin and helps to boost overall skin health. So this is something that you can take internally as well as putting it on your skin. wonderful, wonderful things that you can do for your body. Even though it says it has a lot of fats in it, believe me, fats are really good for you if they're the good kinds of fats. And the last ingredient I will be using is Madagascar Vanilla extract. This is the best quality vanilla you can find. The Madagascar Vanilla actually improves with age. It's really robust, really high potency. It's amazing. It has a really nice sweetness, and it also has enough alcohol added to this particular brand, which will be really good for creating the flame and allowing the candles to burn. Really, really good stuff. So now that you know about the health benefits of the ingredients, let's get to making these delicious candles.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
This has been melting for about 4 minutes. I do not want to turn the heat up. I want it to melt very slowly. I don't want the temperature too hot. So I'm just being very patient. I'm waiting on the cocoa butter to melt with the coconut oil. And then I'm going to add 6 ounces of cacao butter. Okay, now we're going to add the cacao butter to the coconut oil and cocoa butter. This is the Mayan superfood, food of the gods, as they call it. Very, very healthy. Very, very good. And it makes a really nice smelling candle. Even if you don't want to eat these candles, they smell really nice. They have a very organic, earthy cocoa smell. And our next step is going to be adding our Madagascar Vanilla. But I want to wait on that until everything is nice and melted together. You actually want to keep the vanilla as potent as possible for the scent of your edible candles. So you want to add the vanilla pretty much at the very last step. But for these candles, half of them are going to be Madagascar Vanilla, and the other half are going to be chocolate. Because I also have our Cacao Powder, which is like cocoa powder, but with health benefits out the yin-yang, I'll tell you that. Alright, this looks like it's melting down very nicely. I'm going to grab my vanilla and my cacao powder, and we're going to turn these into half vanilla candles and half chocolate candles. Now that all the ingredients are melted down, I'm going to take it off the heat and add the ingredients that are just going to make it smell really great. And if you never eat these candles, you'll appreciate the fact that they just fill up the room with a nice nutty cocoa. It's like fresh brownies baking, but really fresh, healthy brownies, because it's made with superfood. Now we are going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. That'll give it a really nice potent vanilla flavor or scent. And once all these ingredients are mixed together, you'll see it boiling a little bit. That's because of the alcohol in the vanilla. But that's going to be great for making the flame on the candles. Once all that's mixed together very well, we're going to pour half of this into our candles, into our candle jars, and save the other half for our chocolate candles. Oh, this smells so good. They're not overpowering. They're very mild, but the scent it's calming. It's lovely. It's really nice. To my remaining wax, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of the chocolatey cacao powder. Gently stir it until it's well mixed, kind of in the same way you'd make chocolate sauce or fudge. You don't want any dry spots or lumps. Just a nice even distribution of the cocoa into the butters. Oh, that smells so good. Wow, and with these candles you can even lick the bowl. let these cool for about an hour. And it's funny because as these are cooling, I'm smelling this faint scent of someone having a party, if you know what I mean, because those little hemp wicks are heating up and they do give off kind of an odor of fun. Let's just say fun. The reason it takes me a little while to light a candle is I always burn the wax around the wick first. I don't just light the wick. I always burn the wax around the wick to get a nice melting pool, and then the wick won't burn out so fast. It's actually a great technique to use anytime that you're lighting a wick on any candle. Always burn the wax around the wick first, and you'll notice a much more even burn time. You'll notice a much more even burn time with your wick. So these turned out great. I'm really proud of them. They burn. They're not high intensity, so if you are ordering one of these edible candles, please note that they are not high intensity. They are simply earthy, and it's just a nice, mild fragrance, I would say. If you would like to order these candles, these are my official January candle of the month. A different candle every month. They are collectible. There will be 12 in all by the end of the year. The edible candle for January is the first. So anyone that has been receiving a candle of the month through Patreon, it is entirely up to you if you would like to cancel your Patreon subscription. We would completely understand. We are not offering candles through Patreon any longer. They will all be going through eBay sales. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you loved watching me make these. They were fun for me. And it's something, you know, it's something different that I thought you guys would appreciate. Love you guys.